Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner again. You'll be pleased to know I've washed my hair, so it's not hat hair anymore. And the sunshine. It's been a bit here and there, but we've had more sunshine than the forecast, so that was quite good. And I got out in it, and I stood in the garden for a bit before it clouded over. Um, the cows have gone off somewhere, don't know where they went. Saw a butterfly, white butterfly again, always white butterflies, and there was buzzy things, but they were a bit quick, and I'm not sure whether they were the big fat fuzzy flies or it was a bee. And I think there was a wasp. I'm pretty sure one of them was a wasp. It could have been a wasp, or it could have been one of them skinny bees. I don't know. They weren't hanging about anyway. They were not hanging about. So, yeah. And an emotional morning. Went through a box file. You wouldn't think that would be emotional, would you? Clearing out a box file. And it was old plans and old receipts from when my great aunt built her house, which is the house that I lived in last. Why I've still got them, why I've carted them around with me, I don't know, because I certainly don't need them. But sorting through that, having to pull out names and addresses for shredding, and then put the rest into the recycling. I didn't think that would be emotional, but living there was a chapter of my life. Yeah, and it had its own struggles. It had its own benefits, but it had its own struggles as well. So, yeah, a bit of a strange morning. And me trying to decide when to do the washing, because when it's going to be consistently it did rain a bit this morning. So it looks like the forecast for tomorrow is permanently cloudy. So, but it looked dry. So I might attempt it tomorrow. I'll see what it looks like in the morning. I also told myself I was going to go for a walk today, and I haven't managed that either. And the box file took me a ridiculous amount of time. There was so much. You wouldn't think there was that much in there, but there was so much shoved in there. Oh, right. Get on with the tarot. Weekend tarot. Let's do Saturdays, right? Okay. I did put my note out. Okay. What do we need to know? What message do you have for us for Saturday, the 6th of September, 2025, please? Oh, the energy's definitely moving because I'm having not one now. Oh. I saw one and then two fell on the floor. Have you been with me for the last few days? Oh, it's up the right way this time. We've got that one. We got the 7 of coins yet again. And behind it, and I put them in different places, behind it is the 5 of coins reversed, and then I feel like a theme for the week. The week we've had coming on. 4 of coins reversed was on the floor, and the Empress, is that the Empress? The Empress. That's usually about blooming, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, looking after yourself, which is something sometimes we have to keep reminding ourselves to do that, don't we? And sometimes we can be a bit judgmental of ourselves and a bit, yeah, sometimes we set our standards too high. And then when we don't achieve them, we're annoyed with ourselves. So, right, bit more love, nurturing, feeding yourself, health, mental, physical. Letting go. If you're letting go of stuff, if you're closing out chapters, if you're releasing things, then more love, more care, more nurturing to yourself. asking for help. Again, this one's up the right way. I'm still getting burn it. I don't think it matters which way up it is. Burn it! Whatever it is, we're burning. And maybe that's the releasing and the letting go. See what else I can get out of this. Screaming. I don't know why we've got screaming. Are you screaming inside? Are you not letting it outside? Do we not understand the injustice? We're screaming inside, and other people that could be doing something about it are keeping silent. It's not necessarily the help for us, is it? We can see injustice in the world. We can see things happening that we don't agree with. We can see things happening that are quite upsetting. We don't understand why they're happening, and we don't understand why people are standing by and not doing anything about it. And that's really hard. And we can only do what we can do, and sometimes it's the powers that be, those in power or those in positions that can do something about it, and we as individuals can't necessarily do a lot. We could, do something. I think I got a petition through for something this morning, or I think, was it signing an open letter, because Britain are trying to leave the European Convention on Human Rights, so that'd be a bit horrendous. So yeah, what can we do to help when we feel there's injustice, but also who else is there that can help? What other parties, other people? Can we write to our MP? I don't know what it is in America or other countries. Your political representative. Is it supporting a support group, or a non-profit that's fighting for people's rights, or whatever it is? Yeah, remember to look after yourself, whatever's going on. Blimey, that was like 2 readings. It was like 2 readings in one, that was, if not more. Blimey. I'm putting them back in different places. They come out together and they go back in different... I make sure I put them back in different places, just in case. No, I'm trying to do Sundays then. Well, we're not try, we will. Okay, what message do you have for us for Sunday, the 7th of September, 2025, please? Tell to slow down. Oh no, this closed. I saw Janice, and I can't remember what the card is, other than Janice is looking both ways. So you're looking at the past and the lessons you learned and the wisdom you gained, and then you're looking at the future, and with hope and confidence, hopefully, and looking at what you want in the future. Yeah, the one on the bottom of the pack that's looking at me because the other's peeled off is the Ten of Swords reversed. So we know going forward we're not clutching at straws. Let me see which two, and they've landed on their side. Okay, bottom one first. You can't make it up, could you? Go on then, what's the other one? Oh, we got a different one. Now I've got, sorry, 5 of coins yet again, but they were on their side. And then the 6 of wands. So I'm going to have a swig of tea and a deliberation. That usually, we are the warrior. The what? Warrior, not warrior. And there may be something in that, especially after the week I've had. Yes, we are a warrior, not a worrier. Taking charge, leading, moving forward, dynamic, strong, powerful, confident. That's that one. Now, the 5 of coins. What are you telling me about that? Past. Being out in the cold. Past. Feeling alone and unsupported. Past. You are not alone. You are supported. Even if you can't see whoever, whatever your belief system is, you are supported. You are supported energetically. You are supported by me energetically. I don't know why I'm pointing at you, if nothing else. So yeah, but I got the word past with that. It is past. Being out in the cold, feeling helpless. So funny, because sometimes I would have had sort of feeling alone, feeling helpless, that the victim mindset, the victim energy, which we get knocked into. Let's face it, I'm not going to pretend that once we've done a lot of healing and a whole lot of other stuff, we never go there, because unfortunately we still do. Or at least I do. But, and sometimes I have the Emperor card, don't I? Or I think of, not so much the Emperor card, I think of Emperor energy if we're feeling sort of, we've got ourselves in victim energy, if we're feeling insignificant or small or lonely or left out, or just like we can't cope, we can't do it, then normally I do Emperor energy. We're channeling Emperor energy and we're picking ourselves up. So similar, excuse me, and with the 6 of wands, in charge, like I said, in charge, confident, moving forward, taking the lead, even just in our own lives, because so many of us have been conditioned to look to other people for answers, or to look for answers, to look to other people to make decisions for us. Codependency. But that's what a lot of us were trained for, to be fair. So yeah, taking charge. There we go then.